99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we're live on the second part of Dailies today for today. 7:31 going on 32. Yes, 7:32 right now. Welcome. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
And I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
Yes, indeed. You can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's start. Vanguard newspaper. We're on page 12. That's where we're starting from. PDP, Jonathan under pressure to drop 2027 presidential ambition.
I hope this gentleman is not looking for a way out of his I won't say his ambition, but his decision to join the race. The story here says that he was visited by Tompolo, and he was told that the Niger Delta people are in support of Tinubu. Tompolo is in support of Tinubu because Tompolo has the fattest contract on the face of the earth through Tantila. He donated Tantita. He donated $1 billion. A man who went to the presidency with flip-flops to see Yaradua way back is now donating $1 billion. He donated $1 billion. So Tompolo visited him and urged him to shelve any plan to return to power and instead back Tinubu's second term bid. The reasons, as far as Tompolo is concerned, I don't think I need to subject you to anything to know why that is happening. But I think that Jonathan is said to have replied that he was going to think about it. But I think that Jonathan needs to think how he's going to bypass that requirement, because requirement, the law rather, that says that you can only be sworn in twice instead of thrice, and so on and so forth. Because even if he were to go to court, that case will not end for another 10 years, because it will go from High Court to Supreme Court to this to that, and the APC will keep delaying so I don't think it's a done deal. I don't know how he wants to bypass that one. Maybe this is a way, like creating a door for him to go out from. I honestly don't know. But Tompolo says that he visited him at his Otoke home and told him that, look, people in the Niger Delta are in full support of Jonathan. He didn't mention...
In full support of Tinubu, right?
In favor of Tinubu, sorry. He didn't mention the likes of Asari Dokubo, who have vowed not to back Tinubu and so on and so forth. But it's all politics here and there. What do I think? I wouldn't really mind Jonathan coming back. But if I were him, I wouldn't test Providence. I wouldn't test the integrity that I have left the position with by come and lose an election. That would be terrible. It would be as terrible as when Gawan stepped into the fray and lost immediately at option A4. Gawan wanted to run for presidency. He lost in his hometown. Option A4, he had to go from stage to stage. Yes. Another insider revealed that Jonathan acknowledged the wisdom in Tompola's counsel and promised to reflect on it before making his position public. And so that's what politics is all about. It's all about self-interest. I don't think Tompolo will have any apologies for doing that. It's payback time with all the juicy whatever that he has gotten. Surely he must pay back by making sure that I wanted to say Professor Tinubu, that President Tinubu wins in 2027 in his own side of town.
I want to see if we can look at it, in another perspective. Tompolo's benefactor is Goodluck Jonathan. Ataka Tom's benefactor is Goodluck Jonathan. Asari's benefactor is Goodluck Jonathan. Could this be a masterstroke strategy from Tompolo to pretend to be for President Tinubu while intending to walk on the ground for Jonathan?
Let me be honest with you. Jonathan's emergence, if it ever happens, is going to be a problem for Tompolo. Because how is Tompolo going to campaign against their son? You think the Niger Delta people are stupid?
Exactly.
They know what Tompolo has gotten. That's for Tompolo. I don't know how it has affected their lives generally, but they know what he has gotten, and they will wish him good luck. Asari Dokubo hasn't gotten the same thing. I take a Tom, I don't know how far he has gone.
He's a king, yeah.
So, and it will be very, very difficult. It will present a dilemma for Tompolo to campaign against Jonathan in the Niger Delta.
Mm-hmm.
It will be very difficult. So he might be saving his own skin.
Yeah.
And also, this could just be eye service. You see, I wanted to call you Jonathan, but let me say. You see, Sheriff, politics is very funny. A lot of people who claim to be with the president at the last moment will not be with him. Oh, you don't know that? Some of those decamping and doing all this and declaring support, some northern group and this and that, when the chips are down on that fateful day, you don't know where anybody will be. Even in the southwest. That's the way politics is. At times like this, they will decamp to do all kinds of things. A day to the election, all kinds of things can happen. On the election day in the morning, all kinds of things can happen. The Nigerian maxim states that if somebody gives you money, take it. Don't forget that all these declarations comes with one benefit or the other to the declarers. Take that one first. Some are given money, some will be given all kinds of contracts, some one or two will be given oil rigs and all this. You will not know where they are until election day. And guess what? President Tinubu knows that.
He does.
He knows that. That's why he's unrelenting and he keeps increasing the numbers. You would have thought that he'd be satisfied with, everything over there where I am now, I bet is a done deal. No. The man is too sharp. It's too sharp to rely on that.
Okay.
He will keep at it.
All right. Let's move on to our next story. Page 5 of the Vanguard. Integrity of our elections non-negotiable. Amokpito, INEC chair.
We let's get ready for a lot of huffing and puffing. Okay. This is the new INEC chair. He must say something, and he must say something good. He says we'll demonstrate our commitment with Anambra government polls. Serve with integrity beyond reproach. Tinubu charges Amokpito. One thing I always find amusing is when politicians talk. A man who had once said that you should grab it and run away with it is now telling the referee to demonstrate commitment and is now telling the referee to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's electoral process. When some of us believe we have a fair idea what happened in the last election. But these things must be said. I wonder, Nigerians can be barefaced sometimes. They tell you things that are in total contradiction to what they believe in. And they do it brazenly and keep a calm face, and so be it. So yesterday, the president told him yesterday to uphold Nigeria's electoral process and so on and so forth. We wish all of us a happy electioneering when the time comes. He says that Anambra poll is a pivotal opportunity, and he said the upcoming Anambra state governorship election is not just another electoral exercise. It represents a pivotal opportunity to demonstrate our commitment to free, fair, and credible elections. The eyes of the nation are upon us, and it is our duty to rise to that occasion. One of the best analyses I heard about Professor Amokpito was from Chidi Odekalu on channels yesterday. Because he knows him quite well. He's known him quite well, and he gave a very good analysis, which I hope the INEC chair heard and would adhere to. He said that his appointment is a divine call. He has put God in it. Amogun said he's ready to play his role in ensuring the birth of a new Nigeria anchored on democracy and transparency. He said a lot of people he met recently had said they pitied him. I pity him too, and did not envy his new position. In the places I have gone to, including amongst some national commissioners, they were saying, I don't envy you. But let me say that I'm excited about the journey ahead. Together, let us uphold the values of democracy and work tirelessly for the credibility of our nation. I would have loved to, it's a pity we didn't know this was going to come out. I would have loved to read what's the last man's name now?
Who's that?
The last
Mahmoud Yakubu.
I would have loved to read what he said at the beginning of his tenure. But certainly, his tenure was a complete disaster.
What do you think will be his own greatest obstacle, his greatest challenge, maybe his biggest ever?
You see, I'm a very cynical person, and I don't lie to myself. I don't believe that the APC would bring an INEC chairman that will be that will not be in support of their aspirations. I don't believe it.
It's impossible in your books.
I don't believe it.
It can't happen.
I don't believe it that they will bring somebody who will not do their bidding. I don't believe it. When a man says that you should smash it and grab it and run away with it, he will not put somebody who will be a stumbling block. Am I supposed to be stupid?
No, you're not supposed to be stupid.
I don't believe it in Africa. I don't believe it. Forget all this rhetoric. Let's wait and see.
So is it that he doesn't know, or he's aware?
Sheriff,
he's just playing.
Sheriff,
he's playing along. Or what do you? Because he's talking too much. Actually, he's giving a lot of promises.
What I'm telling you that Oluwafiola Jimi Disu Bashirudin.
Bam.
I don't believe that I don't believe that the president would appoint somebody who would be a stumbling block to his ambition. What are you telling me?
What if the president is so sure, like damn sure that he would win? He's popular amongst the people.
There is nothing you will tell me that will make me believe otherwise. I say I don't. I'm not criticizing him. It might be.
I mean, he hasn't done anything.
He hasn't done anything yet. It might be true to his word. There might be, but I personally, I don't believe him. I don't believe in. I'm 70 years old, for God's sake. I've seen all this rhetoric. And I've seen people dance a little to the left, a little to the right, all kinds of theatrics. So I'm a cynic. I'm cynical. And if I wasn't on television, on radio, you wouldn't want to hear some of the things I want to say. Should I say it and then we shut down, then we go? I don't believe it. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't believe it.
Look, let's see if people agree with you.
I've heard a lot of rhetoric before in my life.
Yeah.
I've heard rhetorics of even presidents. I've heard rhetorics of even this president when he took power. When I think 2 years ago. Have you seen a reflection of it, some of the things he has said? No, I don't believe it. There are enough scriptwriters, brilliant scriptwriters to write. Nigerians are good at writing scripts, but when it comes to walking the talk, I don't believe it. People, you are free to believe, but me, I don't believe it.
Olamide, let's put up a poll on Twitter, that is X, and on Instagram. Let's see what people think, whether they believe the new INEC chairman.
If 96%,
let's put up that poll on Twitter. And,
if 96% believe in what is being said, I will be part of the 4%. I don't believe it. And even if 100%, let it be. But I don't believe it. The next guest you have, you can ask him. Yes, I mean, it's a free world. I don't believe it.
Okay.
And it's good for my sanity. That's why I'm able to sit down today, or else I would have been dead.
You would have lost it completely.
I would have lost it completely. How many campaigns have you heard? How many manifestos have you heard in Nigeria? Even how many sermons have you heard in the church? Eh? Bishop, how many have you heard? I don't believe it. Oh. If it wasn't for analysis, I won't even think of it.
Why are you angry now?
It's true. This is part of my job that I don't like. I wish I could avoid it. I don't believe it. I would be happy if the man surprises me.
Oh yeah.
I would be absolutely happy if he surprises me. But for a man who was appointed by somebody who says you should grab it and run away with it, I'm unbelievable. You're on your own.
When we, I mean, if we are saying that our electoral processes are fraught with irregularities and everything, should we be blaming the INEC chairman or the stakeholders involved?
We should blame the political class. That's why even Oshomole, who said on the floor of the House, he knows within himself that when the election time comes, he will not respect what he said. Nigerians are good at giving out very good words. Oshomole said we should stop tinkering with elections. Since when? Oshomole said we should take pride in the fact that we've been voted by a certain set of people. Since when? When did that start? I would love to be inside the war room, the situation room of the APC as we speak. Only God knows what they are planning. Sheriff, you know now, we've been in this business now. Only God knows what they are planning. For example, who knows if it is true that there's a coup attempt? Who knows? Who knows? And they are masters of propaganda. Yes. They are masters of propaganda. When it comes to propaganda, APC is ahead of the other parties. But they are all the same. Their degrees are just a little bit different. We are masters at saying a lot of things, but when it comes to the action, our people should learn that politics in Nigeria is that of self-interest. QED.
Not national interest.
Which kind of national interest?
I'm asking now. I just asked.
Don't get me worked
So it's never been about national interest.
History has shown that it has never been about national interest. Some appear, but Buhari, who we all thought would do a lot of things in national interest, we are going by the antecedents of what happened during the military coup, during his military days.
Yeah.
The revelation of even his military days has cast a doubt and shadow on some of the things we believed about him. You should listen to Brigadier. What's the name of this? Who has a podcast with Obilo? I've forgotten his name. Just ran out of my head. You see, if you don't understand our country, if you don't understand our culture, if you don't understand our political class, you will die young. You will die young. Oh, he has said this. He has saying it is the easiest thing to do. It's like any Nigerian leader coming to tell you he's going to fight corruption. Okay. Why did you say corruption we are going to fight? The man who wants to fight corruption, he himself is corruption personified. Second base.
Let's go to our second base. It's the editorial in the Vanguard newspaper. Enough of Siren abuse.
Yes, and this is a challenge to not just the Lagos State government, to the officials. But look, okay, this is another example. Every inspector general, after the other, every inspector general has said there will be no siren abuse, there will be no police escorts. I saw a video yesterday. This lady who has just had a problem with her husband, Regina Daniel, had 4 policemen following her in the video. One opened the door for her. A 21-year-old actress. 4 policemen in camouflage. I can't remember if they were armed. And that's just an actress. So you can imagine how many of them are spread all over the country. Are you going to say that Arase, God bless his soul, he said the same thing? All the way down to Tafaba Logu, they all said the same thing. Yet, the Vanguard is angry about this Siren abuse. And they say that to restore order on Nigerian roads, regulation and enforcement of laws on the use of siren must be decisive. The Lagos state government cannot do anything about it. These people harass us day in, day out. They can't do anything. I was talking to an official of the state government late last night, and it was one of the things I was saying, that why is it so difficult for Lagos state government to enforce the law? Is it the fault of the governor? Is it the fault of the attorney general? Who is the person? Why is it so difficult? I understand there might be moves to see if they can bring, but it will not work. Here we were one time, Lagos State said that if you go through the wrong side of the road one way, your car will be seized perpetually. It lasted for 2 weeks and that was the end. And the main reason is because this siren abuse, for example, is done by people close to government. It's done by people close to government. The Elders Forum members are not in the list of those who are supposed to use siren. It's not there. But are you going to tell any one of them not to use if they so decide? The son of the president is not there. Are you going to tell him not to use siren? The Yaloja general is not there. Are you going to tell him not to use siren? So the problem is for them, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. There are some people who are very close friends of the president. Are you going to tell them to use siren? The big wigs, I told you the other day, I was laughing, I made a big joke about one who was driving a Rolls Royce coupe and had about 5 escort cars because he was going on an evening cruise with his capo. You understand? But that's these cars really. You're supposed to go on the highway, and he had 4 cars, all with policemen and siren following him. So the Vanguard, again, they have put up a struggle, and we keep saying that one day this thing is going to get to its limits. It is so bad now, Sheriff, that you don't now even give way to proper emergencies like ambulances and fire and whatever, because a lot of people are fed up. I challenge the Lagos State government to bring a report within 1 month. And I challenge all of us within 1 month to see how far this instruction will go. But the Vanguard gives an example of the time of Fashola. He said, after banning the use of siren except for emergency services and law enforcement agencies as prescribed by law, Fashola led by example. Fashola didn't use siren. He got to work on time. Because all the what do you call them now? Madabi, what do they call them? The Lagos State traffic whatever. They all knew that Fashola would have to go to work or could be anywhere. It was moving. He led by example. Ambode led by example. Because the few times I saw him on the road, to be fair to the gentleman, he didn't use siren. By the way, it appears as if his ambition to be governor is being heightened. If you watch the recent events, you'll see that he was prominent there. And he says here that Fashola led by example. His convoy never used the siren. His presence on the road spoke for itself. Violators became obvious to other road users. It helped curb the menace. Nigeria's path to a more orderly and just society must include the small but symbolic steps like ending siren abuse, which demonstrates that no one is above the law. It is time to return the siren to its rightful purpose, saving lives. Let's see what will happen. Like this editorial said, Fashola, by example, he didn't use siren. He just go to work carefully in the morning, and he survived. There was no assassination attempt on him.
Let's go pick up our next story. Incidentally, it's it's almost the same thing. Reps summon IGP, NSTDC, CG over plainclothes operatives at checkpoints.
You don't know who a policeman is anymore sometimes. First of all, I don't know whether the police have regularized their uniform. I don't know whether camouflage is now the full uniform of the police. Can somebody please get in touch with Hundeyi and tell us? But you have people who carry weapons wearing t-shirts, jeans, all kinds of things. And the reps now have to summon the IGP. It shouldn't come to that. Why is there so much lack of discipline in our society? Why has it become so difficult for the IG to put out an instruction that if you're on duty, you must wear the uniform, and if you don't wear the uniform, you pay for it? Now the House of Reps have mandated its Committee on Police Affairs, and those who are not in uniform do it deliberately because then they don't have a name tag.
That's right, they don't. They don't. We have to go now. He's back at 9, Lagos. Thank you for being a part of this. Kofi will make a return with the news and then the remaining hour of the morning crossfire. Good morning to you.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.